As most critics of WWE don't know a lot about wrestling or even watch the matches, there's a lot of misinformation and false accusations thrown at the company and its wrestlers. Here are 10 common misconceptions about modern-day WWE. They mistreat their employees. Thanks to social media, it's now easier than ever for former and current WWE wrestlers to publicly air their grievances about the company. This has led to some misconceptions about how WWE treats its employees. For instance, while it's true that wrestlers need to purchase their own health insurance, the promotion offers preventative care services as well as surgery and treatment for injuries sustained while working. There have also been complaints about low wages, but compared to the salary of the average American worker, even the lowest level wrestlers are still paid handsomely, with the top dogs earning upwards of $1 million per year. WWE might not treat their employees like royalty, but they do a better job than the other promotions and much better than they did in earlier days. You don't need to be athletic. If athletic ability isn't necessary in wrestling, then why are so many competitors starting out as amateur wrestlers, boxers, mixed martial artists, and football players? While it's true you don't need to be in peak condition, properly executing complex and risky maneuvers without injuring yourself or others requires a certain amount of skill. If you're not tall, you have to be agile. If you're not ripped, you have to at least be strong. Sure, not every competitor is a great technical wrestler. Some have succeeded primarily on their mic skills alone. Almost every wrestling event features at least a few solid technical bouts, and the top talent are often more than capable of holding their own athletically. Everyone takes steroids. It's not even a matter of some wrestlers taking steroids and some not, as performance-enhancing drugs have been banned under WWE's wellness policy since its introduction in 2006. In addition to PEDs, the promotion also tests for illegal substances or drug abuse of any kind. It provides cardiovascular and brain function exams, offers annual physicals, and even prohibits wrestlers from consuming alcohol 12 hours prior to matches. There's also less pressure to become buff nowadays, as performers such as Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio, and many others have succeeded without being born tall or excessively bulking up their bodies. Referees are pointless. Referees actually hold quite a bit of control over the matches, as they take cues from Vince McMahon and Triple H via an earpiece, and are sometimes required to alter the unfolding events or relay pertinent information backstage or to those in the ring. Officials also need to be on the lookout for injuries and can end a match prematurely if necessary. Even if you refuse to see the refs as anything but actors, this still means they need to memorize their lines and choreograph their movements around the ring, right down to which direction they are looking, depending on whatever the script calls for. It's always the end goal. Too many people view the WWE like it's the NFL. Just because almost all high school, college, and independent league football players want to make the NFL, doesn't mean all indie wrestlers see the WWE as their end goal. Many are happy staying away from the pressure of the promotion's spotlight, the busy schedules that include TV appearances, promotional events, and tours, and the strict regulations and restrictions the company imposes. Talented wrestlers like Davey Richards, Angelico, Jack Evans, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks have all declined to join the WWE for various reasons. It's failing financially. While it's true that ratings could be better, SmackDown and Raw still average almost 3 million viewers per week. The most recent WrestleMania boasted about 100,000 attendees and earned a record $17.3 million as the company's highest-grossing live event. In total, the WWE rakes in more than $600 million every year, and this will only increase as it expands to reach more viewers in new and emerging markets. A Wells Fargo analyst recently estimated that the company could sell for between $2.7 and $3.4 billion, definitively proving that the WWE is doing just fine. It's too sexy and too sexist. Gone are the days of bikini contests and mud wrestling, as the female wrestlers of today actually wrestle just like the men and are expected to be able to learn and properly execute an enormous number of complex and potentially dangerous moves. Even the Divas attire can't be called sexist, since female wrestlers often compete while wearing shorts, pants, or midriff covering tops. By comparison, many male wrestlers actually wear less clothing, as they can opt to go shirtless or wear Speedo-style trunks. I mean, have you seen Chris Jericho? The dude constantly looks like he's ready to shoot a Coppertone ad. It's too violent. The Attitude and Ruthless Aggression eras were famous for graphic and sometimes disturbing violence, buckets of blood, and the use of dangerous weapons including firearms. The promotion turned PG in 2008, however, a fact people only familiar with wrestling from the 90s and 2000s are often unaware of. Instead of pushing kayfabe and cheap violence, the current promotion bills itself as sports entertainment and focuses on athletic ability in the ring. Adding to its more wholesome image, the WWE and its employees also participate in philanthropic efforts, constantly meet with children, and are adamantly anti-bullying. It's kids stuff. Just because WWE went PG doesn't mean it's just for the kids. Almost 80% of viewers are 18 or older, and the matches still feature tons of dangerous physical action that should not be attempted by children, or improperly trained adults for that matter. The dialogue and subject matter can also dabble in some adult themes, including occasional smoking, crude insults, allusions to or brief mentions of sex, and some spooky imagery. Although the company tries to censor any live mishaps that may occur, once in a while a bad word, a middle finger, a bit of blood, or a wardrobe malfunction will make it to TV. It's all fake. The WWE is mostly scripted and the angles are usually planned well in advance. But saying it's all fake, the most common criticism of pro wrestling, is a gross generalization and oversimplification. When someone gets knocked off a ladder and breaks through a table, or executes a shooting star press from the top rope onto an opponent, it's not like it's CGI or there are invisible wires. These wrestlers actually fly through the air and forcefully impact stationary objects or other wrestlers. The risk of pain is absolutely real, albeit minimized as much as possible, even if the wrestlers' reactions are planned and exaggerated. Did we miss any frustrating misconceptions about WWE? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and share this video. For more wrestling coverage, follow TheSportster on YouTube.